Hey beauty babes, how are you today? My name is ToriChantalxx and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing another hair vendor review, and if you are interested and want to learn more, then just stay tuned. But before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that like button as well as the subscription button as well as the notification button. That way you are notified every time that I upload. And also don't forget to leave a comment down below of other video ideas that you may have that you want to see from me. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay. So today I'm back again with another hair vendor review. This time it's from a vendor called Chennai Hairs India. I wanted to make sure I say it right because it had me gone. But it's Chennai Hairs India. Now a little bit of backstory. I bought this hair in the middle of quarantine in 2020. Summer 2020, actually. I've had it literally for 2 years. Now, I will say that I did lose this wig. I made this wig by hand. This is before I started doing stuff with the sewing machine. But I did make this wig by hand. And I actually had lost it for a little bit of time. But I found it. And revived it and decided to reinstall it again. So that way I could do this for you. This review for you today. So, let's get into it. Like I said, I bought this during the pandemic, July 2020. Okay, I've had it for 2 years. I ended up buying, I have my notebook right here because I didn't want to forget what I bought. I bought two 16-inch bundles, one 14-inch bundle, and a 14-inch 13x4 closure. So like I said, I made a wig with it and I hand sewn it. Now, before I get into the pros, I want to go ahead and just get the cons out the way. Truly, I don't have a lot of cons, okay? I will say that it did take a little bit of time to get the hair just because, like, almost at the time that I ordered it, like, literally India was about to go back into lockdown, like, right as I was ordering it. So it did take a little bit of time. I don't want to hold that against them just because, I mean, I literally bought this in the middle of a global pandemic, and that's not their fault. So I'm not going to hold that against them. But, I mean, it was kind of annoying. I will say one thing that I did not like, and they probably have changed since then, but like I said, I've been holding on to this hair for 2 years. So, one thing I didn't like is that it was a little bit harder to install because the frontal was on a brown lace, okay? Sometimes they're a little bit harder to finesse if you don't really know what you're doing. Most people now are used to either transparent or HD lace, so to have a brown lace, you know, at the time was normal, but now, you know, people have moved on from that. So, you know, in this present day, you know, I still have a little bit of trouble with it sometimes. It would be really awesome if you do end up purchasing and it is a brown lace. It'd be really awesome if you use maybe like a lace tint spray or even like a lace tint foam. I just don't think that makeup would cut it as far as being able to blend. That's just my personal and professional opinion of the hair. Let's get into the pros. I love this hair, okay? I have gotten to the point where I don't want a Chinese vendor. No shame. No shame. No shame. If that's what you can afford, you know, that's what you like, by all means, do that. But I just can't because, listen, your hair is an investment, okay? And I can truly say that this investment was worth it because of the fact I've had this hair for 2 years, and look how bouncy it is. Literally can run my hands right through it. Like, it literally is like, it's shiny, okay? Literally, I mean, and it had no smell. It had no smell. It just literally had the smell of, like, well, I say it because of the fact that I know what hair smells like. And I know that somebody had to sacrifice their hair to be able to make these bundles. And that's what it smelled like. It literally smelled like human hair. This is, oh, I forgot to mention, this hair is body wave as well. I forgot to mention that as well. It's body wave. So, I really love this hair because it's super versatile. You can color it. You can straighten it. You can curl it. It holds curl beautifully. I just went for more of like a wave today. I end up using my 1.5 inch curling iron to be able to make these waves today. But and I didn't even set them or nothing like that. I just curled it, let it go, and brushed it out, and you know, and this was the result that I got. But I mean, it's super shiny, it's super bouncy, it's lightweight. I will say that the hair is thick, which is a good thing. One thing that I did like about the frontal was that it was thick. And see, and the thing that a lot of people don't take into account when they start plucking their frontals is that naturally these things are going to shed, okay? And this is the investment that you're making. So therefore, don't over pluck when you first get your unit and you first start to pluck your frontal, because you have to take into account, yes, you might be brushing the hair, combing it, you know, you might sleep rough or whatever. At some point, you're going to have to detangle it. So if you overpluck in the beginning, the next thing you know, your frontals are patched up and bald, and then you're upset, and then you're mad, and you have to replace the frontal. I haven't had to replace anything on this unit. Now, mind you, I don't necessarily wear it all the time, but that's part of it as well. Like I said earlier, it's an investment. So I don't wear it all the time. But because I don't wear it all the time, and because I actually care for this as if it was my real hair, therefore longevity is on my side. So now I feel like the investment was worth it. I truly do. The vendors are super nice. You're going to need WhatsApp to be able to contact them. They also have a website as well for you to check out all the other hairstyles that they have. They do have an Instagram. They're not super active, which I'm going to also do a video on how to find a vendor. And that's one of the things that sometimes, especially like with the Indian vendors, they may not be super active on Instagram, but they'll be more active on WhatsApp. And that's something that I had to learn. So don't always think they're a scam. They're not always scamming you. They just, sometimes they're not active on there, but they're active somewhere else. So that's something that will, I'll teach you elsewhere. However, I truly can't remember how much I paid for it. I couldn't find the receipt this time, so that's my bad. But like I said, this hair is like 100% a go. Like, it's 100% authentic. It's 100% raw, okay? It doesn't have fillers in it. It's not a human hair blend. No, nothing. Somebody literally sacrificed their hair to make these bundles. So whoever did, thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Truly. If you are someone who is looking for a vendor, and number one, either you don't know how to, or you're just too lazy to look, I have something for you. I have created the ultimate hair vendor list. A vendor list is I have 50 plus vendors of all types. I have Indian vendors, I have a Cambodian vendor, I have a Vietnamese vendor, and I have virgin hair vendors, okay? All for you, okay? I've already done the work. These are vendors that I have contacted and have relationship with over the past 2 years, and now I'm passing on the knowledge to you. So if you are interested in that, I will have the link down in the description box below. That way you can check it out. And I also will link the other hair vendor reviews that I've done on my channel as well. One of those vendors is on the list as well as this one will be too. So you definitely want to check that out. It's value packed. Value packed. And also I included a Hot Tools vendor as well as a little bonus, just because, what's the point of having a unit if you don't have nothing to style it with? So I have included that in the vendor list as well. So all of that will be down in the description box below. Also, another shameless plug. If you like the lashes that I have on today, this is in the style Icon from my beauty brand, Chocolate Babe Beauty. The link to that will be in the description box as well. That's all that I have for you. Don't forget to click the like button, the description button, and the notification bell. That way you will be notified of all the other stuff that I have going on for you. I have some cool stuff that I'm ready to share on this channel over the summer, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. And also leave a comment below if you have any questions, if there's anything else you want to see from me. I do write back, I do respond. I'm not too bougie to help people out, so leave everything that you want to know in the comment box below, and have a beautiful day. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you so much. Bye.